In this episode of Gear Matters, we are taking a quick look at the most important types of motorcycling riding gloves and how they differ in terms of fit and function. Fabric-based gloves are gloves which are made entirely of materials like perforated stretch panels and textile, along with mesh on top and micro suede at the bottom, basically without any leather. Because of the type of materials used in these gloves, they are extremely light, comfortable to wear, breathe really well, and are well suited for an urban riding focused glove like the Viaterra Fender. Now, this type of glove also offers a high level of accuracy in feedback from handlebars and brake and clutch levers, and is the preferred option for gloves like the Viaterra Roost, which are specifically made for off-road, trail and MX riding. Both these fabric-based gloves are usually the most comfortable and easy to use, but they offer less protection than some of the other types of riding gloves. At the other end of the spectrum sit the full leather gloves, either full gauntlet or with a shorter cuff. Leather as a material offers high level of abrasion resistance, which makes it ideal for motorcycling gloves. Premium goatskin leather, like what is used on the Viaterra Grid and the shifter riding gloves, strikes a balance between abrasion and cut resistance and being supple enough to allow comfortable hand and finger movement. These gloves will be a lot more restrictive than using a fabric-based glove, but the slight trade-off in mobility is rewarded by a huge jump in protection. In all scenarios where you expect to be riding faster, be it on a highway, track, or even a weekend ride, you will always be safer using a leather-based riding glove over anything else. Specific design features such as the floating knuckle panel and the accordion stretch panels seen on the Grid as well as the shifter gloves make them a lot easier to use. Perforations on the leather and specific air vents also improve ventilation and comfort. Somewhere in between the two options that we have discussed so far lie what we call hybrid gloves. In Viaterra's portfolio, these would be gloves like the Holeshot, the Holeshot Pro, and the full gauntlet summer touring oriented Kruger. As the category name suggests, these gloves are a hybrid, using a combination of leather and mesh in overall construction. All the abrasion prone areas such as the palm and the fingers are made of premium goatskin leather, but areas at the top of the hand and fingers that are low abrasion areas feature a high strength 3D mesh that allows much better ventilation than any leather could ever. Using this combination, these gloves become more lighter and flexible, breathe a lot better, and are far more comfortable for overall use. These type of gloves are specifically well suited for tropical countries like India and make it possible to use more protective riding gloves on a day-to-day basis. The Holeshot and Holeshot Pro are used by customers for everything from a daily commute to longer rides, and Viaterra's Kruger is easily one of the safest and most comfortable summer touring glove options presently available. Last but not the least, we must talk about a category of riding glove that stands by itself, the waterproof riding glove. Unlike all of the other gloves that we have spoken about so far, which largely use a single layer construction, this waterproof glove, the Viaterra Tundra, has a triple layered construction, an outer abrasion resistant layer, an inner waterproof membrane, and a layer of 3M Thinsulate for insulation and warmth. While each of these layers has been optimized to minimize bulk, using a triple layered glove like this will feel a bit more restrictive than a regular single layered glove at first. But all this needs is some getting used to. Ride a few kilometers in these gloves, use the levers and controls a few times, and you should quite easily get the hang of it. Wet or cold, numb hands can severely limit your ability to control a motorcycle. Genuinely protective gloves that keep your hands warm and dry on a rainy day can make a huge difference to comfort and safety. And that brings us to the end of this video. Do comment below and let us know which type of riding glove would you prefer to use and why. If you currently use or have used any of Viaterra's riding gloves in the past and have any feedback to share with us, we'd love to hear that as well. Thank you for watching.